Sorry, I might have to move it a little. Okay. I think I was talking about black dirt in Texas, and it could have been a good one for the watercolor stuff, but I never did think about trying it there. Where I live now, there's the red hills around me that I just was amazed how well the red dirt out here, basically, it's lots of iron content, I guess. I was really amazed at how well it made paint. It was pretty paint, and it was my first try at it, no less. And so I was like, I'm just gonna lean off the driveway and get this rock off the hillside and pulverize it and mash it up real good, get a mortar and pestle and just really, it made great paint. So I was real excited, and I've been playing with Pearl-Ex and with rocks lately. Okay. Now I want to put a little something across here. And it needs to be something kind of an undertone, or does it need to be after I put this on? Let's see. Get this back on here. Now I'm thinking I might put it on top of it. And no, I know that doesn't go all the way across. That's alright. Because I want that to show more anyway. And then I was going to put this on next. Oh, I had it upside down, I think, previously. That's the way it goes. Oh, and that color was so pretty on that side. But that's the way it goes. That's the front. That was really pretty. These are gorgeous. I think I don't remember where I got them. And it might have been off of eBay, y'all. I think these were off of eBay. Pretty sure. But I want a little something across here. Just need something pretty. I don't want to use that. No. In fact, don't know that I want to use that on these either. It takes away from this, and I want that to be and that to be where the eye is drawn. I'm going to go with this right here first. I don't think I'm going to be changing that. Let that come up just a little bit. Get it tacked on. I know it looks like I'm putting the cart before the horse, doesn't it? On this gluing. Yes, I probably am, but oh well. That can wait a minute. This, because it's going to be behind that little applique, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of tack that back together right there with a touch of glue. And that is for a little more stability. And it'll be behind that applique. That dry, sort of. And now, put that on the right direction. Glue. A little bit at a time, and hopefully the glue won't be noticeable, because sometimes I miss. Okay, I'll do that. I'll be pulling those off for a while. Like right there, I missed. Oh, that's so pretty. I need to do some with that. Sometimes I try to reheat it, try to make it dissolve a little bit more. I use the nozzle of my glue gun, scrape some of that away. Sometimes I do a worse job than when if I'd have just left it alone. It's not quite as noticeable, I'll tell you though. That one worked pretty good. Alrighty. Onward and upward. I want a little something something there, so keep that in mind. That's tacked down pretty good. Little things here and here. I don't want anything back behind this. Maybe something going across. Like, I don't want stark white though. No. It's already dark out almost. Bigger. Stark white. This day goes by so fast. Of course now it's daylight savings. So I guess we're just gonna have to get used to it. It feels like someone cut the lights off, doesn't it? Oh, that's a sweetie. Boy, I don't want to cut that one. Huh, that's got those little turtles in it, doesn't it? I'll have to put that over there. Of course, I'm always up for wedding stuff, but not on this one. Okay, I've got to find something. I keep thinking a doily, a half a doily coming up, and then maybe that on top of that doily. So let me go dig. Nope, didn't put those up. I wish y'all could see this stuff. That might be a better size. There's so much to go through. That might be the right size. Especially if I were to cut that in half, or not quite in half. I don't know, what do you look like on that? Will that be too much? Nope, I think that'll work. Ooh, but now I want to do something down these sides. Maybe the same thing I do across that, do down there. So, y'all, I know I'm crazy. I don't like that it's stark white though. Oh, that's gorgeous. And y'all, I know, at the time I was doing these bobbin things from Fernli Designs, you know, those little baskets, and I was covering them with my scrapbook paper and stuff. Some of y'all were wanting to know, you know, tell me, how do you like it, if you like how it turned out. I love my lace storage from Fernli. It was costly, I'll tell you that. But to me, it's worth it because I now have my laces on something that is, I'm pushing hard, y'all. I'm trying to bend it in half, and it will not bend in half. This stuff is solid. For the rest of my life, this stuff and beyond, those are going to be around for a long, long time. So, and because I spent a lot of money on my lace, I think it was critical that I have something that would, I don't know what's the right word, stand the test of time, take care of my laces, make them workable, usable, look nice, all those things. I think that's just too thick. And I do not regret the money I spent on that Fernli stuff. I'll put their link below so y'all can check it out. They are not from the United States, and I can't tell you where they're from, but just somewhere in Europe. The cost to ship is incredibly high, and I don't know. You have to take that into account. It was a highly recommended company, and I'm glad I went with it. Let me just say that. I think it was worth what I spent. So, would I do it again? Yes. I really would. I'm still looking for just the right trim to go across here. Let's see, I've got this. And it is slightly off-white. Let's see if I want to use that. Then I feel if that's all I do to it, that I've cheated the rest of it. Meaning I could have done better. Now up here maybe? Or should I continue this up here? That's what I'll do. Because that's just so narrow. I want something a little wider down here and here. So I am going to go ahead and continue this up and around. That's the right side. So good, I'm going the right direction. And I'm sorry if this turns into more than 2 parts on this. My camera, thankfully it beeped this time, or last time, so that I could stop right where I was and keep going where it ended, but sometimes it does not make that little beep, and I get stuck having to retrace my steps, you know. So if that happens, I am sorry. I think y'all kind of get the idea though anyway, what I'm trying to do. I'm not going to put that little flower down just yet. I'm going to clip it on leave me a hinge to work with here. Let's see if I can do that. No, I can't. I'm going to clip the flower off right there. And I'm going to clip that off right there. I kind of mutilated it right there. And we'll start with a fresh one and make that corner on it. And try to match that right there on the other side. Now I'll put that point down. I'm stuck in hot glue. Ooh. Oh, that did not feel good. Good, I can end with the flower just like I did on that side. Dot. Be done with that one. Okay. I want something a little wider right through here. Now I can't see with my glasses up close. This is why I keep going back and forth with my glasses. And I can't see beyond here without my glasses. So when I look for stuff, I have to have my glasses on. And when I'm working on something, I have to take them off. So that's why I'm going back and forth. That's stark white. I don't want stark white. Need something not narrow, but like that. No. Love that. Ooh. How about okay, surely one of these or two of these or three of these. Let's see. This is from the same place that I got the appliques on eBay. And if I think about it and can find it, maybe I will put the link below. When you buy things on eBay, you know, it goes to your history or whatever they call it, and the history bumps off after a time. And so if it's on my history, I'll be able to find it again because I don't keep receipts. I throw those away right away. But if I can find it, I will add it, the link below, so that y'all can order from them too, because I gotta tell you, you have to buy a lot. But that doesn't buy, oh yeah, that's pretty. but it'll hide. It's too long. But it's so pretty. I'm going to put a piece right here. I use lots of lace, so I'm just going to, I take part of my laces, y'all. Don't see my other bucket of them right off. And I separate them. I'll cut them in half, or I'll cut them in three sections, so that, oh, I love this, I can dye them. Keep one of them stark white, just so I can do anything I want to with those. And these came stark white, just so you know. These that I have, that I'm showing y'all right now, they came stark white, and I dyed them in coffee. I don't smell the coffee anymore. So anyway, that's what I did to color them so far. I do have a batch that I have done some of them, not all of them, in a avocado dye. Okay, I'm going to put that right across here. That's exactly what this needed. And I love these little grapes. Oh, they're so cute. I love this company so much. She was very quick. Everything came very nicely packaged. Nothing was crooked, you know what I mean? It wasn't just thrown in a box. It was very nicely packaged. And I was delighted with her laces. Very nice lady to work with. I will do everything I can to find that for y'all. But I bought a whole lot, not just once. Twice I think I've gone back, and maybe I did it a third one too. I can't remember, because as I was finding more and more quality in what she had sent the first time, I was immediately heading back. So, little snippet there. Ooh, we're going to have a fight with these glue strands this winter, I can tell. Got my heater on in here. So far, here we go. Coming along. Sorry this is taking me so long, y'all. I'm sorry I had to go dig for stuff. Okay, I'm going to do that. And just because, well, maybe I will. The majority of that's going to show, but I am still going to cut the end off. And oh, I left my good scissors outside. Not my good scissors, my bad scissors, but I was going to open up the dog food thing, and I ended up not needing it. It had one of those pull tab thingies. But not my good scissors, my red scissors that cut through plastic and stuff. And that'll keep some of that bulk away from that area. I'm just going to tack this part on. Really hard to get a good thick area on these little lacy doilies. Plus I'm just going to put the applique on top of it, so that part's not going to matter too much. My apologies for not working quickly, y'all. I'm not very fast these days. It just doesn't happen. Okay, then we're going to put that beauty right here. I want it centered. Maybe a little higher. while my son was here, we went shopping for a guitar for him, a guitar store, and I ended up getting a little bitty guitar. Love it, love it, love it. Almost sounds like a ukulele-ish timbre to it. I have my big guitar. Love it to pieces. It's not going anywhere. It's staying here. In fact, I had both of them out earlier. And, okay, all of you ladies who have gorgeous fingernails that are painted and your hands are gorgeous and you moisturize and you do beautiful hands, I don't have that. I cannot do fingernail polish because my left hand is my musician hand. This is what I play my violin with first and foremost. And the guitar. I play the piano a little bit. I just do it for my fun. But when I play my violin, I cannot have fingernails. And never have I been able to have nice hands, even in high school, because of that. You know, I can't do all the fingernail polish stuff everybody else does. So I apologize. It's not pretty. But, sorry. They're ugly! But that's what we did. We played guitar. We pulled out the guitars and had a jam session. And that boy, he's good. That's pretty. Don't know where that came from. Some project that I quit or thought about or something. Okay. I've really got to figure out how I'm going to do these, and I have not come up with the exact right thing yet. But here it is so far. And once I get these two sections on, I think I'm going to call it finished. So you can stay with me, or you can go ahead, but give me a minute to look a little further, or wait, maybe these. Is that what I was saying? One of these. Let's see how the length is on these. This is the part where it takes a lot of time to come up with what'll work, because you have to go, oh, that's cute. You have to think about a lot of different things when you're working with stuff like this. You have to think color, of course, the color scheme. As you can see, this is the lightest it's gotten, and it's an off-white. It may look white on camera, I don't know. It's just off-white. Ecru is what I would call this. The color of the base, and then the darkest colors that you're wanting to go with. And you need to work them off of each other so that it's pleasing to the eye. And that's what I strive for, is to make it pleasing and yet not overly weird looking. I don't have the right terminology, I know, but if I do that one there, I might can do, let's see if this one will fit. Find the beginning of it. There it is. And that might be too long. That's too long. Isn't that sweet? Aren't these the sweetest laces? I love these. Okay, that's just too long. That is not going to work, but I love it. It would have been perfect if it wasn't. And I know there's this one, but that means if I use this one, I'll have to put a piece of ribbon or something through it. It's pretty, but it's not what I want. I wish I could get the right piece. Let me look back in that same bucket. Okay, that's going to go right there. give that a little extra right there because there's a whole lot of threads right there that are loose, and I want to pat it down with this spatula so that the glue turns opaque. I don't want it to be shiny right there. And then I want these to each come up just a smidge above the edge of that pocket. And I just know my camera's fixing to go out. I'm not going to be quite finished, which is the usual. So there may be another video, y'all. Sorry about that. To finish it off. And if there is, I will finish it off and then show it finished real quick and be done. Let me look at that bucket while that dries. And here they are, those laces, stark white, and this is how they come. And they come on a piece of cardboard, stark white, almost a blue, because they're so white. And my light in here is fluorescent, so they look bluish. But that's what they look like when they come. And then I take them in this state and I start dyeing them. So I get that color with coffee. Oh, this might be the key. Here's some of those that I just showed you that I've already dyed. Let's see what I have. Look, these appliques. Aren't they gorgeous? Don't look at my gluey hands, but they're just so many beautiful things that I got to choose from. It's casting a shadow. They turned real dark on one side when I did the coffee and light on the other side. That might be the finish right there, y'all. I kind of like that. It's not stark white. It may look it on the video, but I am liking that right there. This was pretty too, but let's see what that would look like. I don't know. The leaves are the scallopy thing. That's gorgeous. That's